Last year, YouTube paid creators over $100 billion. Yes, billion, with a B. That's more money than the GDP of entire countries, like Croatia, Ghana, or Panama. Imagine, whole nations running on less than what YouTube gives out to people uploading videos. So here's a wild thought. What if YouTube wasn't just a platform, but a country? A country with no borders, no government buildings, and no complicated paperwork. A country where attention is the currency, and every view is like a coin in your pocket. A country where salaries range from a humble $10 a month to millions. Welcome to the kingdom of YouTube, a digital nation where everyone can be a citizen. Whether you're a teacher, a gamer, a dancer, or just someone with a camera and an idea. And before we dive deeper, I want to hear from you. If YouTube really was a country, what would your passport look like? Would it be bright red, with a play button? Would it have your subscriber count on the cover? Drop your craziest ideas in the comments. I'll be reading them. So, anyone can join. But how exactly do you get your foot in the door of this kingdom? Let's see what citizenship looks like. In this kingdom, there are no visas, no passports, no paperwork. You don't have to apply, wait months, pay endless fees, and pray your application isn't rejected. Here, anyone with internet can join. Instantly. Your passport, a Gmail account, your citizenship, your channel, your entry fee, zero. No embassies, no border control, no interviews with a stern officer asking why you want to move in. In YouTube land, the gates are always open. You don't need to pack your bags or leave your home. You just click Create Channel, and boom, you're in. Forget green cards. Here, you get a red play button. Forget immigration quotas. This kingdom welcomes every voice, every accent, every idea. There are no language tests, no proof of funds, no medical exams. The only requirement is to hit upload. Here, even your grandma can get citizenship by starting a knitting channel. Even your dog could get in with a GoPro strapped to its head. So tell me, if joining a real country was this easy, wouldn't you move there tomorrow? Once you're in, the next question is obvious. How do you survive, or even thrive, in this kingdom? That's where the economy comes in. The economy of YouTube is powered by a strange currency: attention. Brands pour in billions. Car manufacturers, airlines, banks, food companies, sports giants, you name it. YouTube collects the money, then redistributes it to its citizens, the creators. But unlike real nations, the kingdom of YouTube doesn't have a parliament or a president. Instead, it has a king, mysterious, invisible, the algorithm, or as I like to call him, King ALOGORIO. ALOGORIO decides who becomes rich and who stays invisible. Sounds scary? Maybe. But here's the thing. He rules with justice. He rewards those who bring value to the people. How? By looking at signs of quality. Do people click your thumbnail? Do they watch to the end? Do they like, comment, share? Do you upload consistently? That's how the king measures greatness. But understanding the rules isn't enough. Let's look at two citizens in action and see how King ALOGORIO decides who succeeds. Citizen 1. Daily life. Catchy thumbnails, relevant titles, uploads every Tuesday and Saturday. Over a year, they build a library of 100 plus videos. People click, they stay, they comment, they share. Citizen 2. Life every day. Same number of videos, but weaker thumbnails, vague titles, inconsistent uploads. People don't click, don't watch, don't share. Who does King ALOGORIO crown with riches? It's obvious. The one who respects the rules of the kingdom. Now that we see how the rules shape success, you might wonder, what kind of rules can you actually play? In this kingdom, jobs are everywhere. You can be a teacher, a comedian, a musician, a storyteller. Some earn $10 a month. Others, millions. You could be a chef, teaching people how to cook the perfect steak, or even how to boil an egg. You could be a gamer, streaming battles and adventures to millions of fans. You could be a tech wizard, reviewing the latest gadgets before anyone else. You could be a fitness coach, motivating citizens of YouTube to do one more push-up. Or maybe a historian, retelling the rise and fall of empires, but with jump cuts and epic background music. And then there are the unexpected jobs. A toy unboxer, a reaction master, just watching videos and sharing your face. A pet influencer, because yes, in this kingdom even your cat or dog can earn a salary. Some citizens choose to be philosophers, asking deep questions about life. Others are pranksters, making millions by surprising strangers in the street. So if you were to choose your job in the kingdom of YouTube, what role would you play? Would you build, teach, entertain, inspire, or simply react? With so many citizens and so many roles, just how big is this kingdom compared to real nations? If YouTube were a nation, its economy would rival entire countries. Over $100 billion makes it wealthier than Jordan, Slovenia, or even Luxembourg. The population? Over 120 million active channels, with 3 million monetized. But here's the kicker. While France is the world's most visited country, with 100 million tourists a year, the kingdom of YouTube welcomes 2.7 billion visitors every single month. That's not a country, that's an empire. Of course, even in an empire this large, not everyone rises to the top. Let's take a look at the elite and the gap between them and everyone else. Just like in any nation, inequality exists. Out of 120 million channels, only 3 million have more than 10,000 subscribers. Around 51,000 have more than 1 million. And at the very top, just 53 channels have more than 50 million subs. These are the billionaires of YouTube. The most famous citizen? Mr. Beast, Jimmy Donaldson, earning nearly $80 million a year. Now let me ask you, do you think the kingdom of YouTube is fair? Or is it just another system where the rich get richer? Actually, this kingdom isn't just about money and subscribers. It has a culture, a society, a life all its own. It has schools, endless classrooms of tutorials, courses, and free knowledge for anyone who wants to learn. From math to makeup, coding to cooking, you can graduate from the University of YouTube without paying a dime. It has theaters, giant stages where music, movies, and comedy reach millions. Every night is premiere night, and the ticket price is $0. It even has markets and companies, entire businesses built on YouTube soil. Entrepreneurs sell products, creators launch brands, and whole industries rise from nothing but videos and views. For many, YouTube is more than a job. It's a library, a cinema, a marketplace, and a community hall, all rolled into one. It's where people learn. It's where people laugh. It's where people build their future. Even so, not everyone gets rich overnight. But here's what makes this kingdom special. The dream never dies. Because anyone, yes, anyone, can rise overnight. One viral video can flip your life upside down. A student in their bedroom can suddenly out-earn Hollywood stars. A mom filming cooking tips can turn her kitchen into a global restaurant. A gamer streaming at 2 a.m. can wake up to find themselves an international celebrity. That's the power of this land. So let me ask you, if you knew that one idea, one upload, one spark of creativity could make King ALOGORIO shower you with millions of views, what would you create? Because here's the thing, having potential is one thing, but to actually reach that audience, to share your creativity with billions, you first need to step into the kingdom. So, why would anyone want to become a citizen of YouTube? Because here, the population isn't a few million. It's 2.7 billion people. That's more than any country on Earth. Imagine having the whole world as your potential audience. Because here, your work doesn't stop when you go to bed. YouTube runs 24/7 across every time zone. You can literally earn money while you sleep. Your videos working for you like little digital employees. Because here, your voice crosses borders without a passport. A message recorded in your bedroom can reach someone across the globe in seconds. And the best part? It costs nothing to start. No entry fee, no taxes at the border, just your ideas, your creativity, and the courage to upload. So, if YouTube really were a country, it would be one of the richest, fastest growing economies in the world. The only question is, are you just a tourist, here to watch? Or will you claim your citizenship, roll up your sleeves, and build your place in the kingdom of YouTube? Drop your answer in the comments. Are you a tourist or a citizen? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.